What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Die Hard Vendetta, which was released on the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. And it is worth noting that the GameCube version was only released in North America by Sierra Entertainment, and the PlayStation 2 and Xbox versions were only released in Europe by NDA Productions. And pretty much this game is based off the Die Hard movie series and everything, and it takes place a few years after the third movie, Die Hard with a Vengeance, starring Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson and stuff. Now the plot of the game is that Piet Gruber, I guess that's how you pronounce his first name, who is the son of the main antagonist Hans Gruber from the first Die Hard movie, essentially shows up to Los Angeles to pretty much plot revenge against John McClane because of what happened in the first movie. If you've seen the first movie, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now, the main menu for Die Hard Vendetta consists of new game, load game, options, and save credits. And you can also save the game from the main menu and everything. And now in the new game, although it's pretty self-explanatory and stuff. First, you pretty much choose a difficulty of easy, normal, and hard, which I call Die Hard, Die Harder, and Die Hardest and stuff. And then you can pretty much change the controls in terms of the type of crosshair you want to use. You can determine whether John McClane is left-handed or right-handed and everything. And you can pretty much change the control settings also, you know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much if you're new to the game, you could pretty much start off with the police training, you know what I'm saying, to get used to the gameplay and all that. Or you could just start with the first level and everything. Now, Die Hard Vendetta pretty much has 11 stages in it, starting with the Thompson Museum and everything, and you can go to essentially other locations within the game in Los Angeles, of course, you know. And with the select chapter, you can go back and essentially replay specific stages that you completed. You know what I'm saying? And in load game, you can pick up where you left off with a by picking a save profile from a memory card in either slot A or slot B in terms of the PS2 or the GameCube versions, or you do it do it from the hard drive from the Xbox version and stuff. Now, when you save your game or progress and stuff, it's simply the same thing as loading the game, where you pick a memory card from slot A or slot B with the GameCube and PS2 versions, or the hard drive from the Xbox version and stuff. Now, there are different weapon classes that you can use and stuff like that. As with any first person shooter, you have the pistols, SMGs, assault rifles, shotguns, heavy weapons and stuff like that. And there's one thing that's worth noting is that if you watch the first two Die Hard movies, you will notice that Reginald Val Johnson reprises his role as Al Powell and everything. You know what I'm saying? I think he's promoted to captain when this game begins. You know what I'm saying? With the options, you could pretty much make changes to the audio, video, and game settings. Now, the pause menu essentially has its own list of things that you can look at. Pretty much return to checkpoint, continue the game, look at objectives, the controller setups options, which is different from the main menu options, and essentially the game settings, which is also in the main menu. Also, you know what I'm saying. Now the graphics and design are pretty bad, you know what I'm saying, with mediocre color palettes, and this part of it is essentially the worst part of the game, in my opinion. Now, the gameplay and controls are mediocre at best, and I wished that the two publishers had used the gameplay that's similar to what is seen in the Medal of Honor games and Call of Duty games that were also released for the GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2. Now, the soundtrack is okay, and it's also the best part of Die Hard Vendetta, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily as good as what you hear with the Die Hard movies that came before it, you know what I'm saying? But to me at least, it's the best part of the game, you know. Now, Die Hard Vendetta could have been a movie just based off of the premise, location, and how much time passed between this game and Die Hard with a Vengeance and stuff. Now, in all honesty, Die Hard Vendetta is pretty much a mediocre game that could have been better, you know what I'm saying, if they had made the graphics and controls better than what I saw, you know what I'm saying. Now, as far as the score, I definitely give Die Hard Vendetta a 5 out of 10, you know what I'm saying, for the gripes that I do have. Mainly, I just mentioned it, the graphics and the controls and stuff. Now, with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section of the video about Die Hard Vendetta. You can also mention, talk about the Die Hard movies if you want, you know what I'm saying, in connection with the game, you know. With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12, signing off.